Wow, they're buying a lot of coins. Sunday night is hot. When Sunday night is hot, what do you think the week's going to be like? Sunday night's supposed to be down and creepy. But China's freaking out now. China's like, America, you guys are going to pump the bag so hard that we won't be able to get in. When China FOMOs, we know we have them finally. Asia can't do it. They can't not buy. They have to buy. Boom. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're feeling it. Hope you got the energy. Hope you got the vibes. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. Everything's looking nice. Let's get into the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys for jumping on in and being a part of the Lifer crew. Let me pop out that chat, get it going on my left side so I can see it clear and easy. Bam. Now let's see what's going on in the market right now. We're seeing some 1-inch going down. We're seeing a lot of Mana coin getting bought. You can see Mana's getting thrown up in the spot. A lot of GRT. They're pumping that graph. I told you to get graph between 150. Anything below 180 was a steal. They have big plans for that. It's a decentralized acyclic graph, a DAG. GRT finally moving. Let's go, Lifer. Make this a beautiful day, man. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm with you from 0 to 1 billion, bro. David Ducarmo, you're my dude, man. You've been there. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We can do this together. We really can. We can take over the world. I believe we could. If we're all strong enough, if we stay together, if we stick together, we're unstoppable, man. The Lifers, man, we're unstoppable. We really are. So, I love the latency. Everything's sounding good. Everything's sounding good. Okay. Let me see here. Are you kidding me? Super chat to start off the show? Haven't even given you that value yet. You're already providing the value? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Have you seen Merch DAO? I have not. If you can, could you explain the best way to read stochastics? Of course, I thought we'd do that every day. Anyway, let's get into Bitcoin right now and what I see happening for Bitcoin. We're going to turn that music down a little bit for you guys. As much as I love it, just got to bring it down a notch or two. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Thank you very much. Spending a night with the Crypto Lifer. And it's a beautiful night. It's a wonderful night. And we're going to have a great time together as we always do. Bull Run is just getting started. Have you seen McDonald's coin? I can't believe what you said, but I believe it now. If you can, could you explain the best way to read the stochastics? Shout out to XRP Muser in the spot. Shout out to XRP Muser. We're going to be doing this every single week. The live stream on Sunday will be moved officially. I love this time slot. Weekly candle close. Now let's look at the weekly candle close. Now, number one, I see Bitcoin in this up and down. This is what it's doing. This is the channel that I see Bitcoin in. Here are our levels of support and resistance. Right now, we got to break above 56,000. If we can break above 56,000, we get to 56,228 and then 58,492 to go back to really gap up to past the all-time high. Then there's not much resistance at that point. So 58K is the new all-time high. You see what I'm saying? And I don't mean, you know what I'm saying. If we break 58K, high probability we break the old all-time high. So we just need to go back. Can you look at MRCH? Yeah, I will look at it immediately. Ain't no one super chatting over me. Lifer, could you give your opinions over when Bitcoin could go to 70K? April, perhaps. We're going to get into that right now. That's something we're probably going to deep dive with right now as we begin the show. Thank you so much for the super chats to begin the night. You guys are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pay for my Chick-fil-A. You guys just paid for my Chick-fil-A, man. I'm going to Chick-fil-A tonight, baby, and I'm getting me a chicken sandwich. Oh, no, they're closed on Sundays. Respect the Lord. No more chicken. No chicken on Sundays. Respect the Lord, boys. Anyway, thank you for that tip in my jar. Let me get a little sip up in there. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you check out Farm BRP34 Finance? Wow, two things coming at me already. Let's just check out the weekly candle close. The weekly candle close. We got to see this weekly candle close. We got to look at it. We got to see what's going on with it. All right. Now, the next weekly candle closes in 7 days. So we just had a candle close. Shout out to all the donations. Charles, can you look at BR34P? Another one of those keep 3R jungle lumbas. Anyway, now, this is a hammer doji. Okay, let me talk about hammer dojis for a second. Let's get into doji candles. The hammer doji when trading. Look at the hammers. All right. Must watch effects. See this? The hammer, doji, and candlestick strategy. Don't even want to play this because it kind of uncopyright us. But now you'll see the bullish trend reversal. Small body, long tail. Hold on. We'll get us back there. Why isn't it just staying there? Yeah. Okay, the bullish trend reversal. Small body, long tail. Bottom is hammered. Price goes up. These are hammers, man, and these are beautiful patterns. They tell you that there's high demand for something, especially on the weekly. It's a big deal. So, what do we see on Bitcoin right here? 2 hammers in a row. All right? 2 hammers. I'm trying to show you when the last time we had some hammers. That's a close hammer. There's a hammer right there. What happened? 3 giant weekly candles. Okay? So, there's our hammer candle. Boom. Ready to go. Showing us high demand to the upside. That's what this wick suggests. The low of 50K got bought up fast. And now look, this candle's opening on support. So that is weekly support right there. That is weekly support right there. 50K. And now weekly support at 55.8. If we can hold above 55.8, we basically will definitely get to 58. And then if we can hold 58, we crack the all-time high. So here's our weekly supports and resistant lines we could respect. And there's the weekly candle close, guys. We can all give a clap, and I'll see you next week. I'll see you guys next week. It was a really good time. Thank you so much, and the stream is out. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Just messing with you guys. Them chicken nuggets, yeah. How much money do you get? Because I'm sending pounds. Just curious. I mean, that's like that. Yeah, that's like $7.50, right? The $5.99 pound. Yeah. For sure. Thank you for the pound, man. Pound's better than the dollar. Stronger than the dollar. Okay. Shout out to Jeff Becker up in the live. Thanks for coming on into the live. Okay, so weekly candle close. This is what I see happening for Bitcoin. Okay. And we'll go back into what we see on the regular time frames. Now we're going to show you just... So that was beautiful. Weekly also. Look at the weekly. Oversold with a double bottom on the stochastics. Like, how much momentum... I'm telling you right now, this is something that I talk about a lot. This is a divergence of types. When you have the price going to the upside, but the stochastics were swinging. Look, that's bullish divergence right there on the stochastics. You see it? Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. Tells you what the price will continue to the upside. We're now double bottoming on the oversold region on the weekly. Who cares about the MACD? I'm telling you right now, all hail the mighty stochastics. Stochastics outrun the MACD daily. Like, if the stochastics are pointing to the upside, the MACD is turning down, the stochastics will win 90% of the time, probably every time. So that's a trick you want to learn, is the stochastics beat the MACD. Use the MACD just for momentum purposes, to see when the momentum is sliding away. Every tool is just another tool to help you see things a little clearer. Okay, that's what they're all used for. That's the whole point of all that. All right. Okay. Okay, so looking over here at the weekly. Beautiful weekly, man. I like what we're seeing, that we held these regions. We respected these regions. And you could even see now, even on the weekly, that we're consolidating into a beautiful pennant here. Look at that. Even if we just slowly move up, which would be beautiful, and break to the upside in the next 6-7 weeks, but I doubt that what happens. I think we're going to go higher, but I'll tell you what I see happening now on the 4 hour. Let's break it down. So same pennant that we're discussing. We've been showing you guys for a while now. Same pennant, same idea. Up, down, right? We're in this channel. And you have to assume Bitcoin will stay in the channel until it doesn't, because that's just what it does. Okay? Now, our fractal, if you've been watching the fractal that we've been projecting, if you're new, put a thumbs up in the channel. If you're new to the channel, put a thumbs up. I want to see how many people are new to the channel tonight. I know we always have some newbies limping on in. Amazing tip with the hammers. Where 1 inch go this week, live from my bro. We'll tell you, Theta opened the weekly skyrocketing. Yes, it did, man. Shout out to anyone that got into Theta. We've been in Theta since $1. I remember my first tutoring session. I'm talking to the person I'm tutoring, and she's like, I think I heard Theta's going to pump. It's 40 cents. You think we should get into Theta? And I said, yeah, Theta's a great project. I mean, for sure. It's interesting, like a more conspiracy. I don't even like using that word because I just think Truth Seeker YouTube channel was on talking about Theta. Bix Weir, who never talks about Bitcoin at all or any of that stuff. So that told me something. When you see like an obscure channel that like, and he has a big channel. I mean, he's got like 300,000 subs. He's not like a little channel. So he's sitting there talking about Theta. I'm like, wow, he's going to put Theta on all those people's radars, you know? So here, what do we see happening for Bitcoin? Well, it's my favorite shape that we always discuss and that we talk about right here. So we kind of have, I feel like I got Bitcoin, I got its number right now. We're projecting the shoulder. We came down for the head. We're making the right shoulder. And that's what I see happening. Now, the right shoulder sometimes can limp in a little below and bounce off 200 day, but I really feel like we're going to be using the 21 as support like we just did. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin at the moment. It's feeling very bullish to me. The chart's looking bullish to me, telling me that we're going to continue to the upside. We're forming the beautiful, beautiful idea here. Also, if you wanted to put this in a bit of a pennant, you can slightly put it in a pennant here, like so. So Bitcoin's running out of room, right? You could put it in two channels. You could say it's in this downward wedge. And here's my two-channel theory that I go over and I talk about a lot with you guys. So up, down, up, down, up, down, right? So there's always two channels in my mind. And there's always two possibilities that the price wants to go in. It's this channel, right? And this could be devastating, right? Like this is the bearish idea for Bitcoin. That's actually in this downward channel and we could see it move to the downside, right? And then we want to look at these levels of support and resistance. Let the bidding start for the Lifer NFT. Shout out to Harvey Kaplan. You're the man, dude. Should I sell my Bitcoin in Sice? I don't know how you got such a cool name like that. Everyone else is a regular one, but cool. Cali Green 420. Looks good, BTC. Shout out to everyone saying. There's the thumbs up on the last poet. A-Bar, can you talk about Phantom? We will. Phantom, one of my favorite coins. And honestly, we're going to get into the top 5 alts for the coming week. And I'm going to break down what I think is going to go down for the coming week. Shout out to the 56 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 56 people watching, 56 likes. I mean, if you're here, you must like what you're watching. Unless you're creeping and you're stalking me. And if that's the case, I get it. I get it. I get it. With a face this nice, I mean, of course I'm going to get stalked. It's going to happen, right? I'm just saying. I'm messing with you guys, right? I'm messing with you guys. I'm messing with you guys. I try to make you guys laugh as we get into brass tacks because I feel like as much as this is fun and, you know, as much as this is informational, it's also entertainment. Like, it's a Sunday night. We're all going through this craziness with this pandemic. They're hitting us with more variant strains. Should you or should you get jabbed with this vac? You know, there's so much to think about. Families getting divided. You know, money, stimulus, checks, dollar. And I just want to keep it real with you guys every single Sunday night. So I love y'all, man. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate it all. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the views, subscriptions, Patreons, people that join my Telegram. We got it up to 14, almost 1,500 people. Like, man, my wildest dreams have been surpassed and more. And we're just getting started. So I'm going to keep dreaming, and I hope you do too. So look at this. I see this is coming down to the downside. Now, all I want to make sure is we hold this level. So now you see how big this level of support really is for Bitcoin. I'm going to zoom in here to show you what I'm talking about, so you can really get into my head and see where we're at. Because this is the weekly candle close. We're really going to get to brass tacks here. So I know it looks like a lot, but I'm going to take you through each little idea. The first yellow here is the bigger pattern at play, which I'm suggesting we actually came down already and touched the pattern right there. And now we're going to move on up. So that's what I believe is happening. And that's the pattern I'm believing in. But I always suggest a positive idea that, look, we're in this downward spiral pattern. So then I drew a pennant inside of that. I know it gets crazy, but then I drew a pennant in here. Then I also have an inverted head and shoulders drawn for you guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Look at that in HD, though. Look how beautiful that looks in HD. It really looks breathtaking, doesn't it? Anyway. So I believe we're making this right shoulder, which we already did. And we're probably going to wick off this line. And it looks like we're going to hold 55,750. That's what. Now, if we break 750, we come down and we bounce off 54,600. That's really the case. Or we could even bounce off 55. There's two levels of support in this region. There's one right here, too. About right there. So, those are our two levels. A lot of support. And we're talking about moving averages starting to curve to the upside. You see the 21 curving. When I see that, suggesting that they're going to start getting tight again. So, suggestion for Bitcoin that it is going to break out of this pennant to the upside. So I would take a trade on Bitcoin right now, 55.8. I really would. And I would ride it to the top of the pattern, to a new all-time high. I'm not saying it's not going to come back down in this pattern. There's a chance it goes to the all-time high, and it comes back down, and maybe hits this level of support then. 50, 55, 59, 58, 50. So I'm not saying it's gone for good once it goes there, but that's just the temporary idea that I'm having right now, right? And I could be wrong. And again, don't do anything I say to do on this channel. None of this is financial advice. This is all what the crypto lifer might do. Overall market cap is 100 billion, lower than 8 days ago, but my portfolio is higher. This means altcoins are beating hard on Bitcoin. Oh, they are. They're doing really good against Bitcoin today. And it's only a matter of time. I think they're going to continue to do good. Even as Bitcoin grows, what they'll do is they'll grow together. Then when Bitcoin goes sideways, they'll gain. Then they'll grow together. Then Bitcoin will go sideways and they'll gain. And then they'll grow together. And then Bitcoin will go sideways and they'll gain. You get it? And slowly but surely, they'll just continue to add. And you got to have some bags. You just got to know when to get out of altcoins. You got to buy altcoins for Bitcoin. That way you get greedy about getting back out of them and getting into the big daddy. And not all of them, but some are great projects too. And that's why it's not easy. You're like, what altcoin should I hold? What altcoin should I give away? I get it. It's not an easy thing. It's really not. CME gap got filled at 44K when the BUSD pair hit 44 on a wick. Beautiful. It's a millionaire making advice, not financial advice. Overall market cap is 100 billion, lower than 8 days ago. Yep, I like that. I had to take a pit. Yeah, who doesn't, man? If I can leave you 10 likes, I would. Thanks for the updates on things. Anytime. He likes Phantom. The guy likes Phantom. Guys, I've been trading Phantom since it was one of the first coins ever, and I love Phantom. Let me tell you a little story about trading Phantom. One day, I opened up my entire wallet and just dumped it into Phantom. Next thing you know, I was the richest man on the block. No, I'm just messing with you guys. But Phantom can really do amazing things, and I think it's just getting started. $100 a coin looks pretty easy to me, so I see it happening. Wanted to just take a look at some of the altcoin pairs that I'm in so I can give you guys like an idea of what's happening too. It gives me a better view of the channel. So there's Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. Very healthy. We held above some strong levels of support on the weekly, and we saw that we're still continuing to hold those levels. So beautiful things are happening. Yeah, accounts are up today. Things are up. Things are looking pretty nice, honestly. Nice bounce if you think about where we were. And that's why you don't get scared, man. When everyone was down here screaming, everyone was saying like, oh, should I hold these alts? What should I do with these altcoins? And I'm just like, continue to hold your altcoins and stay hard in the game. We're going to make moves here. EGLD starting to come back up against the Bitcoin pair. We're seeing a lot of good moves right now. PNT still holding itself against the Bitcoin pair. Sol finally broke out against Bitcoin. That was really doing nothing. Finally made a move. Phantom's still kind of dwindling on the Bitcoin pair, and so is Atom. Adam's still having a little issues on the Bitcoin pair. Reef kind of making a move back in the game. So we're going to zoom back out. We're going to get into your asks and your questions now. But there's Bitcoin on the weekly, man, looking real beautiful. Let's see that Bitcoin dominance. What do you think about Labs? It's a good coin to hold. You know what's funny is I have a video right now on Labs. The only reason it's not out is because I'm just waiting on a thumbnail. What's up? Yeah, so I made a video about Labs today. It's funny. So I'll wait for that video to come out. I'll show you what's going on. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Much respect. I love Labs. Labs is hot. So I have a video coming out about Labs. Yeah, we got into Mochi Swap. That was a Patreon. I got into that and gave it to my Patreon. Said, you know, tonight I'm going to get into Mochi Swap. Mochi Swap. Let's take a look at Mochi Swap. We got into about 8 at 8 cents when like nobody even knew about it. It really had just come out. Wow, up to 18 now. Doing its thing. We have more than 100% and now 125% gains on Mochi Swap. Shout out to all my Patreons who got into Mochi. If you did, is it too late for Harmony? My super chats will increase as my portfolio increases. It's more than deserved. Wish we can get to the stage where I'm 100 you daily. I'll get you there. I'll get you there. That's the point, right? To make y'all loaded. Like, that's the point, man, for us to grow as a family. True story. Okay. So Bitcoin's doing great, right? We can knock that off the list. I believe it's bullish. I don't see a sign of us breaking to the downside. 4 hour is telling us, though, that it wants to come down. So I believe it could make a bigger shoulder and bounce. 4 hours suggests we bounce off 53,000 one more time. So that's what I see for the 4 hour, but it's not guaranteed. All right. 1 hour is in our favor for that right shoulder and to finish off the pennant. So we'll let that 1 hour play its course. Then the 4 hour will probably kick in. Interesting. So, and I just trust this pattern, and I'm trusting we're making a right shoulder. I see this pattern many, many times, and it's probably going to break to the upside. So that's what I see. Now, if we go by the fractal, though, remember the fractal that I'm always showing you guys? If you're new to the channel, we do show fractals. We trade fractals a little bit, and they blow us all away. So lately, I've been showing this one fractal here. It's right here on the 1 hour. I guess I could take it on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, depending. But this is the fractal, and I can do it really fast now because I've been doing it so many times. But this is the fractal for Bitcoin. And it just suggests that we get one more dump, or did we get it now? And I just like to look at previous price action. It seems to really show some strange connections, you know? So we got the same trough that we always get right there. See that? Something like that. Very similar price action. Even this is similar price action. Then you get your jagged up and down, fall to the downside on the double top. Then you have your double bottom, fall to the upside. Then you have this jagged edge. And then you have this stuff here. And I'm just trying to figure out, is this it? See? So I'm trying to figure out, it's like this right here. See it? Now, is that the double, and do we continue out? Or are we shrinking this pattern, and are we kind of consolidating this area, and are we in here already? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that, I believe this is this, though, honestly. Let me see here. Try to match it exactly. So that suggests as we come even further down, right? That we're not done yet, you know? But no pattern is exactly the same. And there's a chance that we're here right now on this and breaking to the upside. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's why I also trust the oscillators. But you can see how clearly, like, it's not 90%, but Bitcoin does move in similar ways, you know. And right here, all you have to do is see that we're also just we're in that pennant that I keep showing you guys. Anyway, we're obsessed about Bitcoin, but it is the Bitcoin weekly candle close, right? So we got to give it its due diligence, and then pattern trade it to the top. I mean, that's just, you know, it is what it is. Chance we're making one of these, so I'm always open-minded. And then we showed you the shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. So bullish on Bitcoin, man. Bullish on Bitcoin for sure. It's making bullish pennants. So now you want a bigger target for Bitcoin. Well, you see, you could take this whole length of this pole, because technically this is the length of the pole of this pennant, about right there. Because someone asked, when do you see a 70K Bitcoin? This is really gonna try to show us what's going down. Shout out to Jessica Wooten for the subscriber. Thank you very much. Shout out to T. Bedison for the subscription. Really appreciate that. Up in the spot. Okay. Let me change this trajectory. It's about there, about. That feels about right. So Bitcoin, $88,850 right there on the spot, right? Boom. Suggest by April 20th, Bitcoin's getting close to 80K. I mean, right now it's March 29th, 28th. 1, 2, 3 more days for March. 23 days for Bitcoin. 3 weeks? Nah, 3 weeks, I think maybe 70K. I would extend this a little bit. I'm going to say, if I had to make a call, and, you know, don't call me to this, because I'm not timing the market like that. It's not as easy as most people think. But why isn't it projecting the future there? What do we look at the 4 hour maybe? Yeah, there we go. April 20th. They keep saying April 20th, but like, to me, that's just highly improbable. Gonna go up once, we'll correct, we'll go up, we'll correct. Finally hit 80K. Yeah, May 20th. I think May 20th will be at 80K. I'm happy to say that. I'm really happy to say that. That Cocos is paying off as we speak. Yeah, talking about Cocos, man. I talked about Cocos earlier today, saying I like Cocos as a trade. I think it's going to blow up and explode. Get into Cocos as soon as possible. Buy zone. Look, it exploded out of the buy zone already. My buy zone was 129 to 136. It's 148. Bam. I gave this call like fresh. Let it ride to the next level. Cup and handle. Cocos BQX. Also getting pushed by Crypto Love, who has a big channel. 100,000, 50,000 people. Tokenomics is showing you that it's the hot coin. So I bought it 2 months ago. Massive gains. Look at that. 2 months back here, Cocos 57 cents. Even back then, February 1st, just sitting on, 39 cents. 4x already. What if you take the previous fractal and overlay the current pattern? It may give you a time frame. It gives you some time. We've done that all. It does that sometimes. Let's not forget this one on the interest of whales to suppress the price the most they can, but they can't fight when the world FOMO comes in. Yeah. That's crazy, man. People making money on my calls within an hour or two. We had a private Patreon live stream today at 4 o'clock. I sat there and we went over Cocos. We went over a few other things. I'm not going to say everything we went over because that's for me and my Patreons. But look at this too. Head, shoulder, shoulder. See the giant head and shoulders on the, like, moving sideways there? I never realized that. But anyway, yeah, look for this to break. Once it breaks this top line here, 164, it's gone. It's gone. So maybe one of your last chances. They got sold off right here at 156. Bouncing back off 148. Look for Cocos. Now you want to break down Cocos in the 1 hour and look for some support and resistance lines. Like, this is where you could buy it if it bounces off this level. Retest. Retest is a good entry. It may not even get it. Looks like it's using this as support and resistance right here. This line here. Look, resistance, resistance, yeah. Resistance, support. So 148 looks like it's holding strong support for Cocos. This could continue to break to the upside. And now this is kind of giving you what Bitcoin's in. Look, shoulder, head, Bitcoin was making this right shoulder, just hadn't made it yet. Cocos is a step ahead of Bitcoin, kind of suggesting what Bitcoin's going to do. You see that? It's kind of interesting. So just want to put that on your radar as well. Your info is solid, brother. I only watch you and Sheldon. Thank you so much, White Knight. Appreciate it. Can you check BQX BTC? What are the top 5 alts? Well, Cocos is the #1 alt for the month of April. Cocos, BQX, tokenomics, putting it out there. One of my buddies' big channel pushing it. And also, I've done my own research. I like the tech, I like the project, and I like where it's at. So I see this booming to the upside for sure. Cocos, BQX. This song is a little too much. How is this no copyright when it's got sounds in it? Like, it's probably going to get flagged now. Anyway, so #1 trade is Cocos. All right? Cocos. My #2 trade to hold for the month of April is Cake, man. And to stake Cake. To buy Cake and stake Cake. Let Cake make you passive income. Find your favorite coin that you know, there's another project you really like. Use it to get more. Use your Cake to get more of that project. Cake is breaking out right now. About to make a cross in the 1 hour. It's got hidden bullish divergence established. It's got a bigger pattern that this bigger pattern is telling you that it wants to break all the way up to $26 a coin and more. So Cake, man, went to 1888 last night, if you can believe it. Got rejected, sold off. I believe it got sold off by all these people that got caught. They got caught when this started coming up. They bought in here, came back down. They didn't buy, came up here. They thought they were good again, came down. They got faked out. They held. They couldn't believe it. They were waiting to get out. They sold. There's people like that. Now, instead of accumulating down here and balancing themselves out, now I was buying Cake at 60 cents, so I don't have a problem with that. Cake might be the biggest return I've ever had in the game. 60 cents right now divided by the 1630. If you look at that gain, you could have put, I don't care how much money you put in, it doesn't matter. You would have made money. $100 would have made you some serious bread. 1634 divided by 60 cents, right? A 27x for Cake. $100 would have made you $2,700. And you know I didn't put in $100 because you know what the Crypto Lifer does. So just imagine what Cake has done, and then continues to create passive income every single day. So yeah, man, enough where like most people work for a job. I'm telling you, you could make enough off passive income alone. You could get your passive income game going. You could get your trading game going up till you have extra gains. Then you take some gains and you put them in some, you know, less risky, like Celsius, right? Celsius, great place to grow a portfolio and to get some returns. Cake, I want more. Who doesn't, man? Who doesn't? And yo, they voted to lower the emissions. This is a big deal for Cake. I'm going to be making a video about the Cake emissions. I think people really need to know. Okay? Writing that down because I'm like, yo, I got to remind myself about the Cake emissions. So, shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. Thank you for jumping on into the weekly candle close. Really appreciate it. Last time Bitcoin dropped, I watched so many coins on my watch list drop to the basement. I jumped all over them and they're all up. Always be ready to grab them at a discount. Yo, I like what he said, man. Never freeze up in the dumps. You know, if you have no capital, then just hold. Just walk away. Go for a walk. Put your phone down. Be happy in what you bought and let it ride. Right? So look, Cake breaks out of this, and yeah, you can even see the longer pole from here. Bam. Bam. So I see Cake breaking to the upside. Look, I'll clean up my chart. It's sad, though. I do so much work, and then I got to clean it up. But that's just what it is. And there's fractals everywhere. Like, I put the 1-inch fractal on this, and it seems to match it very, very closely. What's the timing for the Mayor wallet staking? How long does EGLD need to be staking? I don't know, man. You know more about me. Go to my boy Shiny Bitcoin. Check out my dude Shiny Bitcoins, guys. I love my man Shiny. We're brothers from another mother, man. It's my man Shiny, my Irish brother. And check him out, man. And he's talking to you right now. Elrond, right now, he's going to show you how to stake right now. VRA, you know, I just bought me at VRA. It's interesting he's talking about that because I just purchased it. And I'm talking about it on my channel, too, recently. How to stake Elrond right here. You know, how to stake Elrond on the Mayor. This is a good video. Check out my man, Shiny Bitcoins. Hook you up with that info, man. So check it out. I see this is a pretty good low here for Cake, 1634. And now we're going to build some support and resistance lines for Cake. Sorry I'm late. Can you check Mana BTC? I accidentally did a spot instead of futures on Binance. First time I'm using it. Confusing interface. Broke the up. Looks like the cup and handle forming. What do you think for an exit? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. My man, Sadiq. Thank you so much, Sadiq, man. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Let's take a look at Mana BTC for the man with the $10 super chat. Also, we have other super chats we got to go over. I didn't leave you guys hanging. We're going to look at this BR3P4 finance. All right, we're going to look at David's. We talked about when David. Okay, we went over the 70K for David. We did that. We can check that in. And we haven't looked at Merch DAO yet. I'm sorry I haven't looked at that yet. I apologize. Let's look at CoinGecko. And then we're going to get to this $10 Mana BTC. We got you. Right now, we're just going to show you what Merch DAO is. Haven't even heard about it. Merch DAO. Just sell your merchandise, possibly? That would be pretty cool. Had something to do with merchandise, you know, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. $4.74. Can't see the market cap. I like that because that usually means it's pretty early of a coin. What number coin is it in the list of coins? Can't see the number. 422 people like it. Where's that coin number, man? Interesting. It's not telling me the number that it is, like the number 2000, or maybe it's not listed yet. Like they can't even really add it. Let's go to that Telegram, see how many people are following it, see what's going on. 5,733 people in the Telegram. I go to the pinned messages and try to see what's going on there. The Merch DAO team, approximately 3,000. Team is burning 5% of the token supply. Very good. Merch DAO listed on Uniswap. Uniswap. ERC20 Merch DAO. Attention Merch, we're thrilled to announce a real smart contract for Merch DAO. All right. It's got some people talking about it. But all right. Merch DAO. Let's look at the website. What is it? What does it do? Now, guys, I always go over a ticker, but if you give me the super chat, I will do a deep dive. We'll kind of look at it together, and I'll tell you if I really would buy this thing. Merch DAO, 9K plus LP. Get official merch. Own something truly rare. Then you come to our Merch DAO users decide what should be produced and sold. We'll take care of the rest. Manufacturing, payments, and shipment. Take a tour. Art of the day. That's pretty cool art, I have to admit. Merch DAO. One marketplace. Tokens. This is pretty cool. What is an NFT? NFT stands for a non-fungible token. It's a technology that allows us to record and verify ownership on the blockchain. NFT helps us create a unique digital identity for every piece sold on Merch DAO. Every item on Merch DAO has its own NFT token. You've got power. That's pretty cool. I would like to only wear NFT Merch DAO clothes. This is pretty interesting. Merch DAO got listed yesterday. You're the man, dude. I really appreciate Mal10709 for all the super chats filling up my cup. Boom. Love that. Love that. Love that. Don't mind if I do, my friends. Shout out to everyone here on the live on this beautiful Sunday night. Wow, Merch DAO, I think you're putting something on the radar every day. We're doing another deep dive on the channel, and we're finding things right when they come out. This is like an unknown coin. Like, people don't even know anything about this thing. Except for the 5,000 people in the Telegram group. But that's small. That's small. Shout out to everyone here on the Sunday night. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for coming in and sharing your wonderful, most precious asset with me, and that is your time. But I'm going to make sure you love the time. Yeah, SPI. I want to talk about SPI. I want to talk about the backup plan I have for SPI. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about SPI. Merch got listed on... You're the man, dude. You send another one, dude? Wow. Either it got ripped twice or he's sending another one in. I don't know, but thank you. Thank you. Much respect. Much respect to all the super chats. Let's get into Mana BTC for the man. I don't want to disrespect. Remember, I remember you. And we're going to get to that B3PR. We got you. Don't forget. I got you guys. Thank you, Mal, for another $4.99. You guys are... Yo, this Sunday nights, man, you guys are generous on Sunday night. I think it's Sunday. I don't know what it is. Much appreciated for the super chats. You guys rock out. Rock out. So Mana BTC doing really well. Let's take a look at what I see happening for Mana BTC. So I told my friends and family Mana was going to be a great coin for the month. If you watch my latest NFT video like a few days ago, really was the blueprint to make a lot of money for the next month. Like all you had to do is just buy every coin I talk about in there. I know it's crazy. Again, none of this is financial advice. Can't believe I have to say that, but that's the truth. It is what it is, man. It's not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I bought $8 because I FOMO'd into it. Do you think it has more potential to go up? Merch? I think, yeah, man. I think that's a very interesting coin, to say the least. I'm not sure how the ecosystem works, but it looks like you're using that coin to buy other NFT. I don't know. I think you're lucky to get into this thing. It's quite interesting, you know. And thank you for the how many 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 super chats, man. You were a freaking lifer for life, man. All right. Keep doing what you do, brother. Great info. Thoughts on SPI? Thank you so much, White Knight. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the Canadian buckaroonie. I like SPI. I'm going to show you what's going on with SPI. Let me just finish here with Mana BTC. This man threw that $10 super chat, and I really, really appreciate it. It comes in yellow, too. I kind of like that yellow color. Like, look, super chat comes in nice and yellow. You know, when they, like, it's interesting, right? I don't know. I'm being funny, but it's just true. The yellow is cool. The yellow is cool on the super chat. Okay. Okie dokie. Mana BTC, man. The guy limped in. He said he was supposed to go into a futures trade, but he made a spot trade. He wants to know, should he get out of the trade or not? Hey, what am I doing over here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We lost some viewers. We got to 84, and then 10 people dropped off. I guess they got what they needed, though. Maybe they need to go to sleep. People have lives. All right, so unlike me, crypto is life. That's it. All right, so here we go. We see support and resistance lines here for Mana BTC right off the bat, and we respected it. We came back down, and what did we do? We bounced off support. Beautiful thing. That tells you that that's a new bottom for Mana, and it formed like this U, right? Kind of like a cup. So we'll look at that on a smaller time frame and see what that conveys. We also had another region, our previous all-time high. All right. And to me, we're sitting now right at the previous all-time high. So this is a big deal, like previous support and resistance. Watch this. I would stay in this. I would rock this out till it gets to the target. Like, I think this is going all the way up. I'd give this like at least 5 to 6 days. And let it ride. 42% gains coming, you know. Sell a little bit now if you feel the need. 10% just to, you know, feel like you locked in a little bit of profits. You look at the 1 hour, it's pointing to the upside, ready to rock on the stochastic. So, yeah, that's not usually when I get out of a trade. You know, people have lives. You made me laugh hard now. Well, you're helping make everyone's life better. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it, man. Hey, man, I hope I can make you laugh. I mean, that's the point. We're supposed to have fun on this show. That's another thing about this show. It's supposed to be a little different. So look at this. Let's go to the 5 minute on Mana. Just see what we see. Now, that's a cup and handle if I've ever seen it. It's the double cup. There's the cup that breaks out to the second handle. Double bottom on the sideways action. Forming the second cup. So Mana, like, look at this, man. This is probably a really good time to look at the 5 minute. About to rock out. Now, I'm not saying use the 5 minute as your life lesson. Like, no, you don't do that. You just use it to get into a trade. And look, bam. I'd wait for this breakout. If it breaks above this line, bounces on the 5 minute, I'm in there like swimwear, man. Honestly, I get into the aggressive buy at the bottom of the pattern every single time. I wait for this to curve, wait for the MACD to curve. I like what I'm seeing right here. I'd enter Mana right there in 1993 and let it ride. So shout out to anyone that got into the trade. Shout out to anyone that watched my top 10 NFT video. Let me show you that video. If you've missed that video, don't let it bypass you. A lot of amazing information in this video right here. Top 10 NFTs. I know I made a funny face. I know I look absolutely ridiculous. But I got Rev in here. I got Mana in here. Polka City. I talk about a lot of different ways to earn and learn about NFTs. Crown. Like, I mean, this is just... I went in on a bunch of things. You know. Just recently got into Chain Guardians. Finally, been watching it for days. I decided enough is enough. I have my instincts about the coin. I have my feelings. I've done my due diligence. I like this. Shout out to everyone here. Might as well like my own video. Give that 118 likes. There you go. Merch Dow, you jumped in at $8 and FOMO'd in. You're down 50% now. I get it. You were in at the beginning right here, 816. Came all the way back down. Let's take a look at it on Coin Market. So yeah, the answer to your $10 super chat, man, is I'd ride this out and I would not let go. You got into a good project at a good time. I would let time pay you now, as you did the right thing. Shout out, and this is not financial advice. You know how hard I laugh every time I exit a successful position with your teachings. I love that, man. That makes me happy. I love that. That makes me super happy. I wish I would see. Can you send me a video of you laughing? Because I want that. I'm a girl too, but that's okay. I was planning to stay in. I'm a girl too, but that's okay. Yeah, I thought so. So does that change the target? The target. You want to use my Boston accent there? I'll be like Mark. I'll be the Donnie Wahlberg of crypto, dude. All right. What's the target price? I'll tell you what the target price is if you come over here for a second. I'll give you. Come over here. I'll show you something, huh? You want the target price? Yeah. Can you check out IXI? Let's see IXI. I made a video about a little while back. What do you think about Matic? Maxim Negrescu. Shout out to Maxim Negrescu coming in. That means chart is 5-minute time frame. How did you see a question that I didn't see? Interesting. Thank you so much, Maxim Negrescu, for the donation. $5 super chat. Bam, bam, bam. Lighten it up. 78 watching, 57. That is not the crypto way. Hit those like buttons. Thank you, Robert Cox. Yeah, 70 people watching. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Let's keep it moving. We're the most vicious crew in crypto. We are that killer instinct. There's no one like us in crypto, man. I'm telling you. We're nice. We treat people nice, but we're coming for you. We're coming for the biggest channels. We're coming, man, as a group. We're coming. I'm telling you. The lifers, man. People are going to know us, guys. People are going to know us. We're going to come to group meetings. We're going to show up at crypto events all laid out in the crypto gear. People are going to know who the crypto lifers are. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to form a team of wolves, man. The wolves of all streets, baby. Okay. Are you in Mass? Yeah, I'm from Mass. Yep. Okay, let's check it out. Let's look at IXI. I've been having a hard time finding a good chart on it. It's very small coin. It's like a beginning idea. Let's take a look at IXI, though. I was able to find it here on CoinTrader Pro the other day. I love Matic, too. We'll get into why I like Matic. Matic can scale. Matic's been around a long time. Matic has a great team. Matic has... It's really never been in the shadows. It's always been a good project, so I love Matic, man. One of my favorite projects, actually. North Shore Salem. Shout out to BC and the Matrix up in the North Shore. TVK and 1 inch. Give Reed a couple days at Muser event on the 31st. Give Reed a couple days at Muser event on the 31st. What do you mean? Reef. Oh, yeah. Give Reef a couple days Muser event on the 31st. We'll take a look at Reef. Let's take a look at this now. All right, so this thing has just been kind of in this rounded bottom, right? Not a lot of liquidity. It's like almost impossible to chart this thing. Look, it's just too small. The information isn't coming through yet, and that's what you get into projects when nobody knows about them, man. You guys, these are projects you just want to buy and forget about. When I get into these things, these are things these are long-term holds, 1-2 month holds. Look, it's not even a penny yet. Market cap, $16 million. Like, just watch the market cap. That's all you got to do. Every few days, watch this market cap. And if it gets to 20, you're onto something. If it gets to 25, you're really onto something. You'll be at a penny by then. So, I mean, this is just like I gave you something look, in the last 30 days, it's up 6,987%. In the last 14 days, it's up 3,700%. All right? So, where do you think it's going to go? All-time low was 0.0000008 9 months ago. I believe if it got from 0.009 all the way to half a penny, I think it can get from half a penny to about 5 cents. So that's my suggestion on this. So I can't really chart it, guys. There's really not a lot of information on it. It's hard to find. Maybe Dex Tools might have it. But yeah, like when you get into this nitty-gritty of a market cap, you're throwing darts at hopes. Like what I'm saying is I'm giving you guys like gems that I believe can move, have good teams, have good people behind them, have good marketing, and have low market caps, right? But these are also gambles when you get into something this small. So don't stress these things and don't be putting a lot in them. Don't be putting them a lot in them. Let's talk about one, Aldo. Then you're already doing the right thing. Awesome. I just found your channel. Thanks, bro. Hey, then you're already doing the right thing. South Shore over here. Martha's Vineyard. Shout out to XRP Musa up in the South Shore, kid. G Dow, $4 million market cap. Ooh, I like that. Okay, guys, get your pen and pencils out. We've been doing almost every single day on the live stream. We've been getting at least 4 to 5 low cap gems that really have been helping out, and I believe that could actually make some bread and really change lives. So shout out to everyone who's jumping in and helping us make these amazing finds, because we've been getting to the nitty gritty and I really appreciate it. I really like Zero Swap. In my opinion, it's a gem. Let's talk about Rubik. Okay, man, you guys now get me into we're getting crazy now. Let's make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Okay, we went over why he FOMO'd in, but it's okay. I would continue to hold that. That's an interesting coin that you brought up today. We went over the Mana BTC. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. What do you think about Labs? A good coin to hold. Well, I'm coming out with a video about Labs later tonight. Cody, Cot Trader popped off today, 750%. Wow. 7x on Cot. Can't even find it. I remember Block Mason credit. I remember this. This is an oldie but goodie. Are they still up and around? BCPT. Block Mason Protocol. Rank number 1684. Block Mason Protocol. Half a penny. This thing was a big coin back in 2017. Funny, it's back up in the move again. Anything could happen to this coin. Cat, K-A-T, coin trade, Cot Trader. Cottader, he called it. Where are you finding this thing? Can't find it. On the Reddit. How do you plan your exit strategy when jumping into a gem? Honestly, when you haven't even seen the bull run start yet, just jump in and let it ride. Like, give it 2-3 months. That's how I plan it. 2-3 months from now, I look where my money's at, and I decide to get out with like at least half, and I let the rest ride. You know, if I 5-6x, I take out a 3x, take out a 4x. I make sure I pay myself. Looking at Ethereum earlier today, just wanted to bring it on your radar. I think it's doing this, going to stay in this channel, or the chart conveys that this is what it's doing, not what I think. I don't like to say what I think. This is what we're seeing for Ethereum, getting smaller, coiling up. It's going to coil up and go. It has been underperforming due to minor issues. Miners are dumping because they know they're going to lose rewards. So they've been selling a lot lately to pay for their electricity and stuff, because eventually some miners are going to get kicked out of the game, because when they lower the fees, the miners are going to get their fees are going to get cut in half for the same mining. Honestly, I went over EI 5059 and they say it's going to lower the fees, but I could still see how there's a chance that the fees, because it does it by block now. I went over and researched it, and I'm going to cut a video about it. I'm going to have to research it one more time. I've already put in 2 hours on EIJ 1559. So when my video comes out, I can really, really know what I'm talking about, right? Akash, Cambria, some crazy names I've never seen. Let's take a look at Reef. I'm still holding Reef, but it did underperform. That Alameda news was kind of strange, but we'll see what's going on with Reef. The Reef USDT pair doing the same thing as Bitcoin. Look, shoulder, right shoulder's got to make the other right shoulder and break out. Right, so left shoulder, head, gonna make the next right shoulder. I see Reef in this pattern though, continuing to the upside. You see it, up, down, up, down. It's oscillating in this large oscillating way. So to me, it's just in this pattern until it isn't, and that's what I see Reef doing, heading to the upside. Also, it's forming that right shoulder. Let's take a look at a bigger time frame like the daily to suggest where we see it going on a larger scale. And yeah, the daily double bottomed in the Stokes. Double bottomed here. Giant double bottom in a way there, pointing to the upside. MACD looks like it's losing bearish momentum, and we're breaking to the upside. So yeah, I see Reef doing something like this and getting back to that all-time high and eventually breaking on out this time If it hits this high level, it'll probably come back down to here. That'll be your best entry in a few weeks from now if you miss it at 5.2, and then you will let it rock. So, yeah, man. And then again, it will get back into this area which has not much support and resistance. And once it breaks above 4.4 right here, it'll easily get all the way up to 5.2. And it breaks 5.2, it's gone. It's gone to the all-time highs.
I love you. No,
Give me a kiss.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can you read me a book when you get a chance tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I love you. Go. I love you. It's time for bed so you can go to school. It's time for bed.
Got it.
It's time for bed. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at what this guy was talking about here. Someone asked about this coin. Sorry. And it took me a while. It was a super chat. And it took me a while to get to it. And I apologize for that. I really do. He asked about this, like, B3P5 or something, right? Now I can't find the super chat. Interesting. What do you think about Matic? Let's take a look at Matic. There's a super chat there. I don't want to lose on that. Matic USDT. But again, I'm going for those BTC pairs now. To me, it's all about the BTC pair. So we're going to get rid of all the things we see from Matic. But I see it breaking to the upside. As you can see, I had some work on it done. Also, on the daily, we have swing up to swing up. We have swing down to swing down, right? Tells you that the trend will break up and continue to the upside. That is Matic USDT pair. Also, we're losing momentum here, and we're pointing to the upside on the stochastic. So, I like what I see for Matic right off the jump. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour. A beautiful falling wedge. Breaking out. Bottom of the wedge is interacting with what? The 200-day moving average. When the last part of the pattern is interacting with the 200-day moving average, that's when So check it out, Matic. Here are your levels of support and resistance. Breaks this level, then it has to deal with 44 cents. It breaks 44 cents, it's going to come for 54 cents. It breaks 54 cents, it's gone to my target and to previous all-time highs. So that's why I see this is a beautiful time to get into Matic. Now we're also going to give you a little bit of a Fibonacci retracement on this to show you where we see it coming back to. And look, it bounced off the 618. Now it's in the golden pocket between the 618 and the 0.5 Fibonacci level. You got confluence on the Fibonacci. So here, this is where I would begin to start entering Matic. I would ladder into Matic. I started telling people to ladder into Matic about a week ago. And look, that's where the price was low here at 30 cents. You already be up 10%. This is where you ladder in, right here. Ladder into Matic. So, make 4 or 5 buys in the buy zone. Accumulation zone. Accumulate Matic here, all right? And then this would be a beautiful plot. You could ride this for the rest of the bull run, or you could take some profits up here. It's up to you. Completely up to you. But what I can do is give you the most probable place where I would enter the trade. Again, none of this is financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor or teach yourself to fish like me. Nobody tells me what to buy and sell. I do it all on my damn. I be it all by my damn self, right? All on my own. The base. Become your own man. There's nothing like it. No one will be able to tell you nothing. That's another reason. It's about trading, but it's also about becoming independent, man. I want everyone to break free and be who they really want to be. Because for so long I was not, and it took me so long, and I'm still not there yet 100%. But I'm getting there, and I can feel the light, and I can see the light. So I want to take as many people with me as I can. The broken record. You were going to look at SPI for me. Super chat. Let's take a look at SPI. Your spring break overtime for bet. My boy's going down soon too. This dude, you were going to look at SPI for me. Well, I wanted to bring out SPI. Why I liked SPI, but I also like GSPI, and I wanted to put that on your radar. Shopping.io has been very good. You know, if everyone knows Alex Becker, he was a big YouTuber, and he's been talking about this around $30, $40. The market cap's 169. This market cap can easily get to $1 billion, $2 billion. This can get to a $1,700 coin pretty fast. Lifer rocks. Please give your opinion on Rari. Thank you. Yo, I love Rari. As you can see, my top 10 hottest plays you better have to make millions. Top 10 hottest NFT plays you better have to make millions, right? What do I have in there? Rarible. Shout out to Harvey Kaplan. Love that name. Harvey Kaplan. Such an old school American name. Shout out to Harvey Kaplan for the $10. $10. Man, you're amazing, dude. 1 inch in TVK, please. Oh, yeah, you've asked about that as well. Well, look at that. One, Harmony making big moves. Still a buy. I don't know. I would leave one alone, man. If you didn't get in late, early enough, don't FOMO. There's so many other coins to get into. Like accumulating Matic right now. Like watching I know it's hard when you see coins booming. I know it's tough. But in my opinion, just like let it go. There's something else out there ready to rock. So we're going to look at SBI. I just want to show you guys this is a trade that I'm going to be giving to everybody. This is a live trade that I'll put into the crypto charts and calls only. Okay. Charts and calls only. That goes in with the other trade I had in there, Cocos. That trade is already up 10% from when we gave it to you guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 10% in an hour and a half. Matic USDT, man. Up, it says Matics. Okay. That's in the Telegram. Please join all the groups in the Telegram group. If you're new, please hit up the Telegram group. Okay, let's look at SPI. He's asked for SPI. SPI. Shopping IO for Tether on Bittrex. Wow, they got it on BitTrex. Okay. I mean, the TA is solid right now. Look at it. Right off the bat, I see an inverted head and shoulder. Like, right off the bat. So, I'll show you what I see happening for this. So you got a shoulder, you got a head, you got a bit of a right shoulder there, right? Bam. Head's like this. Yeah, there it is. And then there's your shoulder. Not the greatest, but it's there. In my opinion, it's there. Also, what I'm seeing is this. Is the ascending triangle. Thank you so much for the $10 super chats, everybody. The $5 super chats, the $2 super chats, for any super chat. Really, really appreciate it, man. You guys rock. I can go to Chick-fil-A tonight now and just be like, woo, but they're closed because it's Sunday. Gonna have to switch the nightly. No, I can't because the candle closed. That's it. So this is what I see happening for SPI. Look, 1 hour wants to turn to the downside. I wouldn't touch it right now. Believe it comes down here. I'd snatch it up at 146 one more time off the bounce of support. So I'd put a limit order here, and that's it. I would walk away. You see what I'm saying? And that's it. Believe that's going to be our support and resistance. It's going to come back down, break on out, and this thing's gone. $294 a coin, faster than you could realize. So then you can make a quick 100% and be in an amazing project. Now, I wanted to bring this up, though, because I've been looking at this. Thoughts on CTSI? I'm up 60% and not sure if it's time to exit. Don't exit that trade. Honestly, I have a video on that. Go to the video and check it out. So hold SPI. I have it from a while ago. Yeah, I would not sell this thing at all. This thing is just heating up. Look at the market cap, man. Guys, start paying attention. I'm not yelling at you guys, but I want to be like your crypto dads here. Look, crypto since $8. It 2x to 16. I thought I missed a pump and never bought. Slight regret, but lesson learned. There's more opportunities to never FOMO. Yeah, you don't have to FOMO into anything. So hold SPI. I would hold SPI. And look, I'll show you something else. I would sell half my SPI. Watch this for GSPI. Think I'm crazy, right? Watch this. GSPI is about to do an SPI. Look, $33 a coin. Look, it's the same coin with the same product. Goes to the same website. SPI and GSPI. See this? GSPI is like their gas token or their government's. It's their government's token, I believe. So I believe if SPI went up, GSPI is going to go up. And this is just getting started. $2 million trading. How much was this trading today? $8 million, right? So I just wanted to put this on your radar. If you didn't know about it, it's also on the Binance Smart Chain, right? This is on the Ethereum mainnet. This is on the Binance Smart Chain. The GSPI with the Binance address. You can grab this right now. I think this is hot, honestly. 13,000 people in the Telegram group, man. This is SPI and the GSPI shopping group. I mean, I'm telling you, man. Does GSPI stake started? Not yet. Should be ready tomorrow or this week. Can I buy SPI with Pancake? SPI, GSPI. We're getting a lot of new members daily. Let's continue to be supportive and assist as much as possible. This is going to be the best week yet. Yeah, so Lifer, would you sell 1 ETH and split the profits between Mana and Matic? Lena Loaiza. Shout out to Lena. Would I sell 1 ETH and split the profits between Mana and Matic? Yeah, I mean, I think that would only make more money, but I'd have to look at those pairs for you. And again, this is not financial advice, right? None of this is financial advice. Thoughts on CTSI, 1-inch and TVCA. Well, guy's been asking for 1-inch and TVK all night long, and he knows their plays that I'm into. So let's talk about it. I never left this 1-inch position, all right? I never left this buy zone. I've had this in a cup and handle really now, forming a handle actually in a large bowl. It's slipping out of the buy zone, but came back in, never hit the stop loss, got so close. Got the 347 stop loss sitting there at 338. Never happened, though. Never happened. Still a viable trade. If we look at the daily, about to lose momentum on the MACD, we're pointing down. We might suggest another, like, maybe up or down period before we begin to rip again. But I think 1-inch is a hold. I believe it's the most undervalued project in the game. They airdrop too many tokens. When they slow down the airdrops, they'll stop the dilution. The coin will be able to grow. People are just selling the airdrops too fast. What tokens are you looking at for the moment? We're looking at the top coins for April. First coin I think you should have on your radar is Cocos. Okay. The next one I really do like is I know someone else put this out there, but I'm looking at tokenomics. And the tokenomics is there, man. It's there. So I've been using tokenomics myself to try to take a look at what's going on in the markets. And I like what I see for some coins. So yeah, I was going to share with you some of not all of them, because I was sharing them with my Patreon. So I wanted to kind of separate why people were paying for Patreon. And right now I'm using tokenomics with my Patreon members. So they're getting exclusive. It's as if they've paid for tokenomics. So when you sign up for my Patreon, you also basically get a subscription to that, because I'm going to show you guys that all the time. Weekly updates about what is coming and what isn't, and what and they've been 91% spot on. So I'm not saying like they're the greatest on earth, but following them has been very, 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 very lucrative. So just something to think about, right? Something to think about. Hotcoin has been on a tear right now too. I want to talk about Wink and Hotcoin. What coins and tokens? Hey, my friend, can you check Ren USDT? Hello, crypto. How are you? What do you think about Patron? PAT. I haven't heard about that. I heard about it 2 days ago, but like I haven't done a deep dive or anything on it. Let's take a look at Ren USDT. And now we got to go over Rary first too. But look, I got a trade on Ren right now. I believe it's at the bottom of the pattern, just like Cake was. It's going to do a lot of these are going to follow Cake, right? They're going to follow a similar Cake pattern and break to the upside. I like where we're sitting. Daily is getting to that oversold region. Looks like we'll consolidate a little more before we break to the upside. 4 hours also overbought. So inverted head and shoulder though, but it looks like we're going to come down a little more before we break to the upside. Looks like we're going to test like 88 one more time. One more time. That's just what the oscillators are giving us. 1 hour, hopefully, yeah, 1 hour's in our favor, but we're fighting the 4 hour pretty heavily. So I'd wait for that 4 hour to come back down till I got into this. I'd give it a couple days to cool down. Origin Protocol. Right? ORN, man. I really like this. I think this is something that you want to look at for the month of April. I really do. It's pumped a lot, right? But in my opinion, this thing has so much more room to grow. When we look at the daily, right, it's extremely oversold on the daily. It's bounced off the 21-day moving average on the daily, showing signs of kind of following a bit of a Bitcoin behavior. It is the USDT pair, but it's sitting in this pennant right now, and it's extremely coiled up. Not a lot of room to grow compared to a lot of other coins. Like, for instance, Ren, like, still had, You know, 4 hours extremely oversold. So I just want to, we're at the bottom of the pattern. This is really where I'd like to establish positions. Last 25% of the pattern, bottom of the pattern. So this is my second coin, I believe, is hot for the month of April. ORN, Origin Protocol here. ORN, is it ORN? There's Origin, there's also Orion Protocol. Let me make sure it's ORN though. I don't want to misspeak here. Orion Protocol. Let's make sure this is the same thing. Yeah, this is it. $24. Orion Protocol. $500 million market cap. Could easily get to $2 billion or more. Could see this at $100 a coin and continuing to move. Has a huge following. Been around a long time. Beautiful website. Check out Orion Protocol. Keep it on your website. Keep it on your radar. Let's take a look at Rary now. Thank you, Harvey, for the beautiful super chat. Let's take a look at Rary now. Rarible on Polonian X. It's a USDT pair there. We can find it. For such a well-known coin, in my opinion, I think it could do some serious damage. So look, I had Rarible right here. I said it's at the bottom of the pattern. 4 hours interacting with the 200-day moving average. We talk about this a lot, as this is where you want to really get in. Moving averages were getting really tight too. Like they're getting tight around each other. We broke out. I like this. Now we're just going to see if we can test support one more time at 36. Another level of support back there at 31. I don't think we go back there. I think the lowest we hit is 34 and we're gone. So Rarible, man. Look, from that buy zone, 169% gains. It already ate up a few of that. Let's show you how much you could have had if you had just taken this trade. Watch Rarible, man. So already half, you know, about almost 100, you know, we said 169% gains. And from the buy, this is the aggressive buy at the bottom of the pattern, where I always suggest to buy, because I like to do the same things over and over again. And that's 68% gains, man. So boom. Wabi, yeah. My next coin for the month, right? For the month. So look, we went over two coins right now. We talked about Cake for the month of April, right? We talked about, it's like I can't even remember. We talked about Origin Protocol, Orion Protocol, ORN. Okay. Phantom is going to be my next coin I want to discuss for April. We went over Cocos. Another unbelievable coin for April. So if you get Cake, ORN, Cocos, and Phantom, dude, those four coins right there, and even Rarible as it's breaking out. I like Rarible right here at $37, and it's an NFT coin in the NFT space, man. If you've been to Rarible.com, I mean, it's got a beautiful website where you can buy all sorts of NFTs. So I just think that this is just a no-brainer that Rarible is going to do some amazing things. So Rarible, man, Rarible, look at it, check it out, check it out. Okay. Thank you for asking about Origin. Is OGN, right? No, Orion Protocol I'm talking about. Origin is OGN. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm talking about ORN. ORN. Now, another coin, sleeper coin I want to put on your radar, guys, is Ocean. Look at Ocean was in this funky cup. I saw it go into this. Look, that's kind of really where it stalled out. Right at my support region, which is my measured move. Now I see Ocean in this like half a cup and making a right shoulder. And look, shoulder head making the right shoulder. And look, it did kind of what we thought and got handled by the 21 day. That tells me that this is a pretty good price, 143 for Ocean. I believe Ocean's doing this, beginning to make an ascending triangle with the right side of the head and shoulder, which I see a lot. This is a pattern that I see play out a lot. So, running out of space. I like Ocean right here, and I could see this continue to the upside. Let me give you our next big target for Ocean, and where I see Ocean getting. Yeah, so I could see Ocean easily getting all the way to $2.48 a coin. TVK lifer. I thought we went over TVK. Or maybe I went over it earlier today. TVK BUSD. Let's take a look at that. So TVK, my work's going to pop up. I know I had fibs on this and everything. There it is. Okay, so TVK, it's forming a bowl. It's in this falling wedge. It bounced off the 706. It's in the 0.5 in the 618. This is where you accumulate. Perfect time. You could wait here. You're not sure if it's going to keep continuing down. Now you have a low, a higher low. You have two higher lows in a row. You got the moving average starting to curl to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for TVK. All right. Also, 1 hour is probably going to double bottom here. We might kind of come down one more time, bounce off the 200-day moving average at about 73, 74, and then this thing is gone. This thing is gone. This is just a regular retracement that we see inside of a wedge. I have a lot of faith in this project. I believe in this project. I think it's going to do really, really great things. So shout out to anyone who asked about TVK. We got into that. Can you look at TEL? My next coin, Telcoin. You guys love Telcoin. CTSI, you were in a trade. You said, should you take some profits? I gave an actual video about CTSI. If you go to my channel here and take a look at all the different videos that we made. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, by the way. Really appreciate you guys sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. That is your time. The pattern is about to explode, 100x, CTSI. And here I discussed the cup and handle with you. It's a 3-minute video. And honestly, in 3 minutes, I give you basically the basics of how to make money in this game. It's to find these patterns and play them over and over again. So I gave this trade when Cartesia at 27 cents. Just to show you guys, 27 cents, I'm telling you, to buy the breakout of this beautiful cup and handle. Now let's take a look at where it is now. All right. And let's verify that one more time just to make sure. Yeah, 27 cent Cartesia. I'm telling you, this is about to explode, right? This is March 13th, 2 weeks to make 100%. Now it's at 42 and continuing to the upside. So look, this is where we started right here. And yeah, look how long it takes, man. You got to have patience. But now we made another cup and handle with another side. And I said, buy in here now. And boom. We blasted to the next target. And we're not even done yet. We're not at my target yet. Target is up here at 62. So I wouldn't get out. I suggested to get in at 27. And you'd still be rocking out right now without a doubt. So, yeah. Cartesia, man. I would stay in Cartesia. Right? I was suggesting to get in here at 27. Then I gave you guys another buy at the bottom of the pattern here at 29. That's why you buy bottoms of the patterns. Look, you bought a bottom in this pattern, you good. You bought the bottom of this, blah, blah, blah. You bought the bottom of this pattern, you'd be good as well. Right? So, shout out to Yeah Right Get Real. Shout out to 8 Secret with the 8. I love that. Shout out to Philly Carmillo. Can you check Ren USDT? We took a look at that. Crypto Hot Life. What do you think about Pat? I've never seen Pat. What is Pat? PAT, Patron. Patron. Let's take a look at, is it the Patron coin? Patron. Paraswap, Parachain. You could just put money in coins. Wow, down 99% today. I like when something's down that much, but this kind of worries me a little bit. Trading volume, $554? No. Patron influencers. Let's look at their Telegram. Like, if it has less than 1,000 people in the Telegram, like, you don't want to touch it. 1,000 people. To me, you know, look, it's all in some other language. I cannot trade Pat in Coinbean. How do I get my Pat tokens from Hotbit? Might turn out to be pretty cool. Who knows, right? VRA, yo, VRA is hot. Thank you for bringing up a hot coin. This is another hot coin for the month of April that I really, really think you should have in your basket is VRA. All right. VRA, man, Veracity. There's something about Veracity right now. It's just got this je ne sais quoi. All right, you can buy it on Uniswap. All right, and we're up now, big today. Look at the buy zone I gave you for Veracity. Another call right there that blew up to the upside. Just in case it wicked down, I made the buy zone bigger, but that you really wanted to get in here, and boom, another call on the channel beginning to break out. And all we do is play this. Looks as yo. Cup inside of the bowl, you know, we're seeing the beautiful pennant, and we're going to take profits up here at 138% on Veracity when it gets all the way up to about 3 8/10%. So Wabi has recently done a 3x, so look for another one. VRA is good, just broke the pattern, a dollar cost average into it. Yeah, we like VRA, man. We love it here. It's a good pattern. A little high on the 1 hour. As you can see, it's pointing to the downside. May actually curve back up for one more pump. Let's look at that 4 hours. So it's kind of got some momentum. 4 hour could stay up here too. So momentum, I could see this continuing to break the all-time high before it does a bigger, you know, just like a bit of a retest off of one of these previous support and resistance lines. The daily looks beautiful. So the daily's in our favor as well. Look at the big green candles coming out of this. Beautiful double bottom there forming. So wow, I mean, that's what I saw when I put out the trade. I saw lack of momentum here on the MACD as well. You can see we're starting to get a curve on the MACD. Momentum is starting to change. We also had a bit of hidden bullish divergence established. So everything that I go for, everything that I talk about, it's just textbook, man. It's textbook. B Pro is an accumulation zone. Great work, Lifer. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. B Pro got a little too hot for its britches, in my opinion. Like, people like really fiending for this coin. Seemed to be like the hot coin for a while. Yeah, let's take a look at it on that Fibonacci. Textbook Fibonacci, though. Yep, look. Came back down to the 706. Now it's in that pocket. Very close. Actually, no, it's still on the 706. It's down here. It's probably one of the lowest price you can get, P-Pro. It's only going to continue back to the upside. We're getting a wave soon, guys. You can feel it. You can see it. See the weekly on these candles ready to rock on some of these big moves. So, oh, man. Let's take a look at Bake. Bake has been playing games at this $1 region. If you've had the patience for Bake, honestly, then you are going to deserve what's coming, because this is what I see happening for Bake. Only a matter of time till it breaks to the upside. Let me show you something. This is a fractal I grabbed from 1 inch. No lie. This is the 1 inch fractal. Okay. And I like to put it with Bake, and it seems to just, like, Bake seems to be doing the same thing. Look at it. If I make it small. Bake just seems to kind of be copying it a little bit. See? See this? And it even sees, it's like, now it broke out here, kind of kept going down to the downside, but look, it's just following this strange pattern. Like, even this line, the move up, it did the same thing like when it came out on, you would think I took this from this, but I did not. I took this from the 1 inch chart. So it's elongating a little long, but it's only a matter of time, man, till this thing booms and breaks to the upside. So I like to keep that around. It's interesting. But Bake, man, forming that rounded bottom, forming that cup and handle, getting ready to break on out. Only a matter of time. Now, look, high or lows. It's making that stepping stone, right? Low. There's a low there. Kind of a double bottom of sorts, but not the best. You can't really see it. But I like Bake a lot, man. The 4 hour, the daily, looking good for Bake. Can't really use the daily, actually, to be honest. Doesn't have a lot of information. I'm going to get some Bake back. Cake was stalling out, too, but then it did that damage. Bake will do the same. I agree. Breaking news, Wink Crypto or Win just got confirmed. Extremely bullish by Cointelegraph. Buy Wink, still very cheap before it's too late. Elon Musk. No, we do like Wink here. Even though that was a bit of a shill, I'm not going to block that guy because I agree with what he's saying. And look at this. Inverted shoulder, head and shoulder. It's all going to follow Bitcoin on the huge pump. USDC coins, boom, boom, boom. This is what I see happening for this. Right here, like so. You even suggested it fell out of the pattern and came back in. Now it's in a beautiful pennant. Holding the bottom of the pennant. Forming up to the upside low on the stochastic. So, yeah, wow. Yo, Wink is going to do damage. Tiny little coin with so much more room to grow. Look at it for the tether price. Look, there's a penny there. Right? And it's already done some amazing things. Like, we've been following this and trading it for the last few weeks. Wink. Win, man. You got it for free. It was a Justin Sun coin worth no money back in the day. It's gone up 800%. Came back down for a retracement. Still holding like a 500% gain. Look at that. 558% gains. It's going to do another. You can easily do another look. 500% gains. It's no reason not to put a few hundred in this and just let it sit there for like 2-3 months. Come back to some money. True Chain. New question. Can you tell how to use a Fibonacci? Yeah, well, Fibonacci's are about retracements. You know, you want to find where coins went to the upside and broke high. You want to use the 4 hour or the daily, like this one. We see, look, here was the impulse move right there. Boom. Came back down. So I'd like to pull the impulse move from there. The breakout, actually, you know. So you hit Alt F. Drag it on up, and boom. It brings you here. This broke down to the 706 Fibonacci. Now it's hitting the 0.5, and it's holding that level. Good place to accumulate. So that's how you use Fibonacci. You just hit Apple F or Alt F and drag it from the bottom of the impulse to the top. you got to get using it all the time. And you just go back and keep doing this over and over again. Go back to another spot. See an impulse? There's an impulse there. Seems like it started right there off the 50-day moving average, which makes sense. And see, we bounced off the 618 here. Eventually came down, and this failed. This was a fail, right? We ended up moving, but we consolidated, and that's where your patterns come into play, because then you would have found a pattern here. You also would have seen that the 200-day moving average in the 4-hour was playing with the bottom of the pattern. So just something to think about. Join the beginners group, man, and we'll help you out. Yeah, join my Telegram group in the description below, and then we have multiple rooms. Once you join the Telegram group, you join the Telegram group right off the bat, right? 1,432 members and growing every single second. More people are coming in every single second. You go to the pinned message, come up in here. And right here, you have all the rooms. Huge announcement. All members. My charts and calls is closing in a week. In 24 hours, you'll be private. Join all the rooms. So join this charts and calls only. Join my big statements, big releases for reminders. Go here for the Binance Smart Chain information. We go over the new Binance Smart Chain coins that are hot. Which reminds me, I like to do my Binance Smart Chain update for you guys every single day. And we'll look at the gem announcements on Binance Smart Chain. Tells us what's hot that day, what's going on. So at 7:13 a.m. this morning, what was hot? Up 890% was TORJ, Torch. Up 290% was Soups. Up 190% was Light. Soup was up 67%. Ruby was up 63%. Argon. I keep seeing Argon making moves, up 59%. Feg, Feed Every Gorilla, up another 44%. Feg is a big token, really starting to make a move. Alice, up 36%. Z, Bflect, okay? So these are just, and every morning we'll show you buyback and burns. Auto Farm, these lovely burns for auto. You gotta love it. Alloy burns. Every single AMM transaction burns more. Did you know 3% of all allo has already automatically bought back and burned the supply? The burns will increase as hyperswap usage rises. Hyperjump. So just putting that on your radar. There's so many different projects every single day. The top 10 projects with the highest social sign in BSC. What's your most favorite project on Coin98 Analytics? I like Coin98. We'll check them out. So the biggest coin right there, Pancake Swap. Then you got Jewel Swap, Launchpad X, 1inch, Venus, Bakery Swap still up in there. It's funny how it's only $1 a coin, undervalued coin. Auto Farm, Cream, Dodo, Open Cream. So, bam. Showing you that the Binance Smart Chain is strong. People that think it's a fad and it's going away fast, I disagree. Pick a bank, the Pancake BDO, BUSD, the Pancake. I've been watching this too. This B dollar. B dollar. I'm gonna get into B dollar. I don't know much about it. I watched Crypto Expat. I like his videos. Shout out to Crypto Expat. I got into Kickpad at $2.30. Hugo, I wanted to. Sensei, please look at BQX. Can you look at Tel coin? Okay, another coin I want you guys to put on your radar is Wabi. Teal, right? As much as I know you guys have requests, I also have things I gotta tell you. Sia coin is cheap at 2.4 cents, slowly growing. I bought Sia coin in 2017. First coin I ever bought, back for 0.008, under 1 penny. So yeah, right now I already tripled on, and actually I sold it at a 10x at a 10 cents. I don't know if I'll ever buy Sia coin again. I kind of had my way with it already, but maybe one day. Maybe one day, you never know. This is going to get flagged, and it says it's copyright free. I don't get it. Whatever, man. Whatever. I try. So look at Wabi doing that double bottom of the pattern. The Wabi BTC pair too as well. So I see this ripping to the upside and breaking on out. I'm really hot on Wabi right now. It's just getting started. Really hasn't had a big pump like the other coins. You can see it's still kind of close to the bottom of the moving average. You know it's had a big pump when it's really far away from the 200-day. It's still not that far away on the 1 hour. So this thing still has room to grow. Okay? 4 hours well, just forming that pennant. Only a matter of time till this breaks to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for Wabi. A little high on the daily, so that worries me as well. So I'd watch it. I'd wait for it to cool a little bit, but I like this coin. Maybe 6 or 7 days from now, I'd begin to really, really hone in on it. But I think it's going to be a big coin for the month of April. It's going to make some big gains. So watch Wabi. T-A-E-L, Teal. Okay? One of the few coins its name is nothing like its ticker, right? See, a coin is cheap. Yeah, it is. How do you find gems? Many ways to find gems. A lot of ways. I'm on CoinGecko looking for the newest coins out. I go to DeFi. I look at the DeFi coins that are hot, right? Terra might be a big hold. Even though it's up huge from $6 to $18, you could see this go $180 ago. You're going to see some crazy things in this next round, I'm telling you. Synthetics is really undervalued here at $16.35. I'm telling you. The Graph, one of my favorite tokens ever. Even though it has almost $1 billion market cap, or actually $2 billion market cap, this thing can still continue to grow, man. I have faith that this Graph can do some damage. Anyway, so I look at stuff like this. I know it's in the DeFi space. I understand that. I look at the NFT space. Top NFT coins, Engine Coin, Decentraland, Flow is hot. Sand, Red Fox, Wax, we talked about Eternity at 44. It's all the way back to 62. So we talked about this coin numerous times now. We gave it to you the same day that BitBoy talked about it. I talked about Rarible. I talked about Rev, right? I put these on your radar, guys, like just a few days ago. Dago Finance was kind of just came out like a few weeks ago. When it first came out, we were showing you signs that Dago might have been hot. Phantasma, Avagochi is a hot coin. Probably going to make some big moves. OVR is coming up into the space. I talked about Crowns already on my channel. Game credits. Unisox is kind of a little bit. Polka City, I went over. You know, a lot of Vibe. I really like Vibe. I like Alpaca. There's just so many coins, man. You just got to focus on the ones you want. I could give you 100, but this is what I do. So I pick out those. I do deep dives. I look at the market cap. And then you want to look at this. You want to go to recently added. This is really going to really break it apart. Zayat Unlock Protocol Pocket NFT Platform Index. NFT platform, like NFT TP, like that might be big. You know, look at that. Market cap already hitting $1 million. Like, what's going on with that, right? Look at Merch DAO, like this guy talked about. Look, you're already up $1 from your 4, man. Don't sweat it. Blind boxes. Someone kept asking me about. Wanted me to look at it yesterday, 2 days ago. Kickpad, which you said you just grabbed, right? He said he bought some Kickpad the other day. $16 million. Look at the market cap. Can't even tell what it is yet. Feg token. I'm telling you, this is still early. Feg has a huge group of people around it. They really like their Feg. So Feg might be something you throw. Look, Wasabi X is a big coin. Tidal just came out. We were looking at Tidal. 24 hours now, up 59%. We talked about Tidal when it first came out. The day it dropped. We had it on the show. So this is kind of what we're doing now. We're staying up with the hottest coins. The coins that just keep coming out. I just keep looking at them. I do deep dives and I look at the market cap and I'm like, you know what? This one looks like it could really do some serious damage, as we talk about on the channel every single day. So that's kind of one way I do it. I also look at coin market cap. I also know when there's an IFO coming or a new coin coming out that you can get through another coin. Those are important too. You know, like this egg thing coming out. That's interesting. We should all, you know, I want to find out how to get that token, that Pokemon token through the egg thing, because I'm holding the egg and I'm going to get invited to the IDO. It's just stuff like that, you know, that I use all different things to my advantage. And then it's just the TA as well. Like, I know when a certain coin is sitting in a pocket, like the golden pocket on the Fibonacci, and I use that to my advantage as well. So many different ways to find coins, many different ways to do deep dives. But that's kind of what I do, you know. Is Daffy token a gem? Never heard about it. Daffy. I'm looking into it. What's a good buy point for Feg? Let's take a look at Feg. Feed every gorilla. It's a great question. It's looking like today might not be too bad. Feg, feed every gorilla on the dollar. Okay, wow. So it did hit my exact target. Look at that. I had it going up 227%. Just, wow. We had this locked in on March 23rd. Feg token would have been a very, very good investment. I had it in the pennant. Very simple. Buy at the bottom of the pennant and let it ride. These Uniswap coins just seem to do what they're going to do. Now, whenever these moving averages are this far away, see that? We tend to have a correction. So we should have a correction. I see this coming back down at least to this level here. So now you're going to look at different levels. Also could pull the Fibonacci on this as well. So you go to Fibonacci retracement. I see where the impulse really began, which I think was really right here. Fibonacci coming back to the 618. So I'm hoping we can hit one of these levels is I'm looking for. So I'd ladder in here. Because you're not sure it could bounce here. It could bounce here or it could even get lower. You never know. I'd like it to get to the 618. Will it? I don't know. It did here. It did a nice retracement here. We could see the same thing happen again, but we'll watch Feg token. That's what I would do. That's how I would play that. There's also some NFT airdrop on BSC called Crypto Cards. Little BSC fee, of course. Not much worth now, but you never know. Where do you get that? How do you get it? Are you going to sell all your coins at the same time or one by one? Yeah, I don't know. It all depends. Man, different coins hit all-time highs at different times. You're awesome. Thank you so much for all the knowledge shared. Anytime, Aldo. Anytime, man. Please, STMX, how is the sound? STMX, how is the sound? NPX, by the way, you amazing. Mihail Antononi. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. You're amazing, guys. You guys are amazing, man. All my lifers, man. What time is it right now? 9:50. We started this at 8 o'clock. Weekly candle close, man. Damn. We went for 2 hours, guys? How did that happen? 8:15? Like, how did we go that far? That fast? I got to run it down, man. I got to shut it down for the night, guys. I got to get some sleep. I really do. We'll take a look at STMX. This like had a big boom. I think we need to cool off on it. Yeah, so this had a big boom. Now it's forming a beautiful little pennant, though. I would just accumulate these pennants, man. It's the same story, morning glory, over and over again. My shoulder in a lot of pain today, too. Weird. Probably use it in a certain way and just got a little irritated. It takes nothing to get my shoulder kind of irritable. So check it out, man. This is what I see happening. It's coiling up. It's doing beautiful. I buy the bottom of the pattern. This is where I suggest, you know, enter there, enter there. So I like STMX right here at 005. And I see it getting all the way up here to 11.9. So yeah, it's about to do 100%, man. Easy peasy. It really is. Again, none of this is financial advice. Don't do anything I do on this channel, but you can clearly see by my track record what happens. But anyway, join my Telegram. Get closer to me. We can get to the brass tacks without all the other nonsense. But are you going to sell all your coins at once? No. Let's look at BQZ. Let's look at BZRX. I thought BZRX was your baby, man. Hadouken. But STMX looking nice. This is following that same, see, shoulder head, not to make that right shoulder. It's following that same idea as Bitcoin. So some coins are exactly wrapped up. So look at this, forming giant consolidation. I mean, that's beautiful. Two things going on. We're going to show you in a second. But this is looking nice. I like what I see here. I like what I see. Sensei, BQX, BTC. We'll take a look at That was the next one. Damn, you didn't even have to pay. We were about to get there. I'm just messing with you. But thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Cup and handle, right? There's your cup and handle idea. Here's the breakout of the bigger pennant. And I see it probably doing this. These are consolidation. It might even not even get that low. And this thing is gone. Getting all the way up to the target at $1.23 from 57 cents. So all boats will rise. All boats rise with the tide, man. PundyX is great. It's a good project, man. PundyX is great. You like BQX, you like BZRX. You like anything with a B and an X in it. Voyager, BQX, man. Let's take a look at BQX, Voyager. $4.69. Now, Voyager came back down hard, right? But this is where you want it. This is where you want it. We got our fib pulled on Voyager. Hit that 618. It's in the golden pocket right now. Broke back down into the golden pocket. Forming that right shoulder. Broke back in. Now it's hitting support and resistance. So, yeah, I like it right here. 469, I believe, is very close to a bottom for this. I'm going to go on a ledge and say that. You know? If it breaks the support region, I think the next low will be 438. I think you're going to get it for 438 one last time before it decides to launch itself out. But I don't know, because the 200-day moving average is fighting it, helping it out. Let's look at that daily. Daily's getting a little overbought, pointing to the downside, but we're going to probably come and then rip back up. So, it's a little more challenging than most coins. I'd have to watch it a little longer, to be honest. Every time this one's throwing me a little bit for a loop. It's got some indecision to it, in my opinion. Seeing like a little bit of two things, which I haven't seen. I don't always see. I hold data 20% profit. Do you think it's a good idea to cash out and invest in other projects? No, I would hold data for at least 2 months. But again, do whatever you want with your money, man. NPXS. I want to teach you how to make those decisions for yourself, which I know I can do. Pundy X, man. We talked about it here in this beautiful bowl. Exploded out of the cup and handle. We were tracking it all the way. Look, we gave you the target. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe the target. Look, we came right to the target and slowed down. My targets are gold, man. Look at. Had you sold the first target when I told you to at 00789, boom, could have got back in at 06. And you could have back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40 hours later. Almost a day and a half later, you didn't even have to rush back in. Cup and handle broke to the upside, hit the target. That's what happens. I hold data. Bam, bam, bam. Look at this. Cup and handle, hit the target. It's just another one that we called. I mean, we do this daily. Like we give you guys free calls literally every single day on this channel. Consistently for free, busting it out. So I appreciate everyone that throws me a bone on my Patreon. I appreciate everyone that throws a super chat, because we give more value than a lot of channels that are probably making way more money than this channel. But you know what? We're going to get there by just continuing to outwork everybody else. They'll look back and say, how did he do it? How did the lifers get where they were? And we're like, well, we just stuck together and we never stopped, right? We never stopped. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. Really, really appreciate that. Love you guys more than anything. Yeah, I know you can teach me, but like you said, BQS has some things going for it, and some that doesn't. That's why I wanted the sensei's eyes. Well, let me take another look at it, because sometimes I have to go back in. So let's look at it again. Okay. Let me look at it one more time with some fresh eyes. We'll go look at it on the daily. And this is what I do when I can't figure something out. I look at it again and I try to, like, it's like the Matrix, you know, he says the spoon, like the spoon's only bending. It's not the spoon, it's you. Like, you're bending the spoon. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm out of my mind right now, but if you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. So we got these support and resistance lines. It is respecting this support and resistance line. To me, I feel like it just wants to retest this area. So look at it now here. Just wanted to see if I saw a new pattern, something different. I do see the shoulder, the head, the shoulder that broke to the upside, and usually it will respect that neckline. A lot of times the neckline's created by the resistance of the shoulders. So 4 hour is low. 1 hour is curving down, but I believe it's going to curve. I think this is going to curve right through it. I'm actually bullish on this. 472. I believe this may be a bottom. It could be close. I would just always keep a little bit of extra just in case, because I can't tell for sure on this one. But I also see, look, swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. Hidden bullish divergence established. That tells me something, but I've seen it slip before, and it's still established. So, but we did get the close on the MACD. I mean, on the RSI, and we got the movement on the bend there. So I like that analogy on the spoon. Crypto, what do you do for people for sure? In one day we'll get 1,000x. Again, amazing. I'm in the same train with you. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all the best, man. I wouldn't do it for any other group of people but y'all. It's the energy that I brought into my life through the energy that I put out, right? We create our own realities, guys. We drew in the right amount, the right energy. The right energy is with us right now. Look, we did break out of this technically, and we're retesting. And maybe your bottom, 469. I don't want to be Bobo, but 450, 469 for BQX. Regardless, if you buy it right around here and you hold it for a month and a half, you're going to be paid. It's that simple. Again, none of this is financial advice, but it's that simple. Atom BTC pair finally double bottoming here. Finally breaking out of this cup and handle that it's been in for so long. Like, come on, Atom. You can do it, man. You can do it, baby. You can do it. I know you can. So, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. Really, really appreciate it. Have you seen any charity-related crypto project? No, but we should make one ourselves. Bitcoin hit 55,000. Okay. Doesn't really mean much to me. So it went all the way up to 56, and then it broke down. Bounced off the 200-day, though. See, the 200-day moving average. That becomes the new catalyst. So, cake back to 1620. What's hot right now? ADX is booming. Okay, DMG is booming. Poly. Theta back on the move again. Jesus. T-Fuel up 7%. CRV Bitcoin up 6%. Theta back to 1366. Theta wants more. Look, it's not done. I got another call on Theta for you. Buy right now and sell when you get to the top here at $20. So the next stop for Theta, $20 a coin, man. Mark my words. There it is. $20 a coin for Theta, and it's coming faster than you could ever imagine. You heard it here first on the channel. $20 Theta. Easy, too. Not that long from now. Rose, OMG up. OMG is sleeper. Starting to finally make its move. Breaking that, coming to that local all-time high. Then we'll get back to this previous high. Fell out of that coin, man. Bitcoin demolished us there. But look. It's in the same, a lot of these are in the same giant. These are giant. The bigger the consolidative pattern, I mean, the more you're going to see a move. Also, we keep seeing the same idea, right? It's this cup and handle inside of the pennant. And we saw this happen for Cake, and Cake broke out. So, similar ideas for similar patterns in similar ways. Different coins, same pattern, man. Right? And starting to break to the upside. Then you skill it to find out where you're going to go. OMG, man. It's going to get back to that all-time high, and then it's going to rip. It hasn't really done its thing yet. Omi say go, man. One of the oldies but goodies. I was trading this coin in 2017, if you can believe that. I sound like a crypto granddaddy right now. 72% gains out of OMG. Bam. Yeah, I rose one of your calls, and it seems it's about to do damage. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, crypto. See you all. Again, we went over a lot of coins, man. Phantom. We'll check Phantom, and then I'm going to probably get on out of here. We rocked a 2-hour stream. I can't believe how fast the time goes when I'm streaming. It, like, disappears. But Phantom, look where it is, man. Golden Pocket. Approaching the 618. It's in the 706. It's not there yet, but it's close. Consolidating in this pennant. Only a matter of time. A great project, man. A great project. With the steam. Got pumped up, coming back down. This is where you want to buy it when no one's talking about it, where it's just kind of like a beating a dead horse here. Right? But I'm telling you, man, I hone in when other people aren't paying attention. Yeah, there's 100 things to jump on in Uniswap. There's all this craziness. But this can go, man. You didn't go over Zero Swap. $5 million, $50 million market cap. I like that. You didn't talk about Kickpad, too. How come you kept Kickpad from us? I get a little jealous when, like, people get talk that they've been in a coin, but they don't tell me. I'm like, well, I show my whole life. Let me know about that coin. You know what I'm saying? On the low. Look at Kickpad. I like this thing, man. Let's look at the Telegram. 22,000 members on this. This thing is hot. This is a hot project, bro. You a smart man, Hadouken. Kickpad. K-Pad. Dude, this has just come out. This just came out. This has been out like 2 days, right? This thing's brand new. 323. I like it. Let's take a look at. You said Zero Swap. Z. I just like the ticker. Z. $57 million market cap and growing. 464. It's in that sweet spot. $400 to $800. $400 to $800. That's the group of coins that I like to play with. They all tend to do well. 30 days up 99%. In the last 7 days up 54% and moving. Look, if I draw the line, it's in the pennant just about to break out. You can see, look, line goes there. I'm just visually drawing the pattern that we've all been drawing all night long. A bunch of days ago, I've been calling on the stream. I did mention it on the stream, but you don't love me enough to read my calls. I'm not, yo, honestly, you guys, I don't see everything, you guys. I don't see everything. And then you might make a call, and then someone might put out a super chat. So then I do the super chat, and then 5 calls come below that, and then I might actually have something I have to bring up. So it's not, don't ever take it personal if I forget your call. Unless you like super chatted me 4 times and I've refused to listen, like that's a different story. And I don't see myself doing that. But I apologize, Dukin. Zero swap, man. I like this coin. I think it's hot. Let's take a look at the website, what it's all about. Multi-chain trading protocol. Access to multi-chains with 0 fee and gasless transactions on Zero Swap. ETH to BTC bridge. I need a good bridge. I need a good bridge right now. So I would love a bridge right now. I would love to try this bridge right now. Let's see. I need a good bridge. I'm sick of going to Binance every time to bridge coins, and I know there's a better way. Look, as I continue to withdraw my BNB out of BNB stake, as this continues to go to 79, let's do a restart. Is this hit 80? Then if it hits 80, we're swimwear, man. Look at that. What did it do? It hit 80, baby. It hit 80, man. Look at the Zero Swap on KuCoin. Be amazed at the wick. It's at 18 bucks. Interesting. Z on KuCoin. Wow, we're late to the party on this. Damn, oscillating. Wow, look at that wick. That wick is crazy. Oh my God, look, it still goes. Look at that. Oh, we can get all the way back to $18. Yeah, we can. Wow. Filecoin's going to do it. Every coin's going to make it back up. Isn't that crazy? Look how far I have to go to get to look at that wick. That's crazy. Just to reset the chart. But damn, I wish I knew about this a little earlier. Looks like it's breaking out right here, though. Like we said, you know, kind of. Z. Bam. Support and resistance. What are you doing? Support and resistance, you fool. Why is it doing that? Interesting. 41% gains out of this and continuing to the upside. Actually, there's the cup and handle too. Really, just as big as it is, it really hasn't really gotten started yet. This is really your entry there. I mean, we did miss a big pump, but would have liked to have get it down here at 54 cents. But again, 3x target from here on Z. I believe you're right. We already went over Matic Man a few times. Sorry about that. How about Spin? Guys, we're winding the show down. Really appreciate you guys, new people coming in. Theta would hit 100 before the year end if you could use StreamYard. Thank you for putting in so much energy. Anytime, man. If you could use StreamYard on Theta, Theta would go through the roof. Damn, what is StreamYard? Now you got me wanting to know. Thank you for putting me on, Chris Lucas. You sound like a smart man. I appreciate that. Prediction of 1 inch in April Lifer, my bro. Can he get to $10? I think by April we're looking at a $10 1 inch. By late April. By the end of April. Okay. Okay. Well, we're winding the show down, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then we're already doing the right thing, guys. I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm out. Buy Z on Pancake if you don't have or use KuCoin. Okay, cool, man. I think Litecoin's going to do great, man. I do. StreamYard is an online streaming platform like OBS. One click to share screen, get other speakers on board, etc. I like it. Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right, y'all, we're signing off for the night. I really appreciate it. Let's see Daffy next time around and get some rest. Okay, we'll take a look at Daffy. Short-term target Litecoin is $300. Thanks. Yeah, jump on in, man. There's some people who probably stay awake later than me, and they'll be around in the group. All right, I'm signing off, guys. I'm spent, but I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. and we'll start off the week. But what a beautiful weekly candle close. Wow, way better than last week. Remember, last week things weren't looking too good. So this candle close is a lot better. We had a great week. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:30. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, and almost the end of every video, I say crypto is life. So we're going to say it together, and we're going to say, I'm going to count to 3, and together we're going to say crypto is life. Here we come. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. And I'm gone into the ether.